However, the economic boom and success becomes morally questionable if it is based on child labor. Millions of children worldwide are deprived of their childhood and carry out hard labor in the fields of Brazil or Uzbekistan, helping with the harvest in India, weaving carpets or fishing in Indonesia. The impact carries on for a lifetime, as many of these children are kept from going to school. In sub-Saharan Africa, the situation is particularly dramatic. An estimated 69 million children are forced to work. The situation in southern Asia is not much better, with an estimated 44 million child laborers. In East Asia and Pacific region, 22 million, Eastern Europe and Central Asia, 3, and in Latin America, some 12 million children. The cause is poverty. If a child has to work, usually the whole family is very poor. Even in the US, surprisingly, hundreds of thousands of children are working on farms in questionable conditions.
In the southern United States, it's not unusual to see Latin American children working during the harvest. They make 35 cents for a basket of potatoes. The fast pickers can earn up to $800 a month.
Many sacrifice their childhood, their adolescence, their education, their health to be out here putting food on our tables, and it's so ironic that sometimes they're the ones that end up with the least opportunity or end up in a situation where they don't have food to feed themselves.
The children's working day starts before sunrise. 15-year-old Esteban lives here with 10 other young Latin Americans. Their trailer is parked at the edge of the forest. They have no contact with their North American neighbors. A farmer provided the cramped accommodation. They watch music videos over breakfast.
Well, I got used to it, and now it's okay. But in the beginning, I didn't like it.
Esteban and his 14-year-old friend Gilberto speak only Spanish. They're in the country illegally and neither have work permits or health insurance. When he gets up in the morning, Gilberto often doesn't know which farm he'll be working on.
Right now, we are harvesting sweet potatoes. I go and work in many different places. But here I have my friends. No, I don't have any dreams.
The only alternative for Gilberto and Esteban would be to return to Mexico. But the poverty is extreme over the border.
I will stay and keep working here. We can't really do anything else because we need the right papers, and we don't have those.
The two of them set off for the fields. Just a few kilometers away, local children begin their school day. Teacher Mary Lee Moore has tried to integrate the children working in the neighboring fields. Her efforts are usually in vain.
Well, many of them have to help support their families, and so it's difficult for a child to work third shift, work all night, and to get up in the morning and to come to class and be on time and to get their homework done.
Social worker Emily Drakage is also trying to improve the plight of child laborers, but she often feels powerless to help.
You are allowed to work as unlimited amount of hours in the fields outside of school, as young as 12, and even in cases sometimes as young as 10 years old with written permission from your parents. So we're seeing that the same level of protections that are offered in all other industries are not being offered to these kids who are working in agriculture, which happens to be one of the most dangerous occupations in the country.
Human Rights Watch says at least 43 children died in work-related accidents on US farms between 2005 and 2008. The laws protecting some 500,000 child labourers date back to before the Second World War. Back then, it was normal for children to help out with the harvest during their summer holidays. Even today, the farmers are legally responsible for what goes on in their fields. But agricultural lobbyists say farmers are not to blame.
I'm sure there are many, many undocumented that have used fraudulent documents to say, I am legal to work here, when in fact they're not. But the farmer cannot question the documents.
This boy's papers claim he's 20 years old. In fact, Moses is 12. He wants to be a policeman when he grows up.
Okay.
15-year-old Blanca Stella works in the same field. She got pregnant at the age of 13. The child's father abandoned her.
I want to have a better life, and I want my daughter to have an education and have everything she needs.
Blanca Stella lives with her stepmother and other labourers in a trailer. She wants a different future for her daughter.
I have a dream for my daughter. I will try to give her a good education so she can become a lawyer if she wants to when she's an adult. I'd like her to become a lawyer.
The hopes for her child give Blanca the strength to get up every morning and go to work in the fields.